No, it shouldn't be 50 because the median would be 50. Nowhere does it ask us for the median. So the median is 50. But the interquartiles of that. Right, so interquartile range from there is what? I'm going to assume you said 13 rather than we've got a mad one over there.
Yes.
Mono. Is that the interquartile range? Cool. All right. Now, what would the lower limit be for any outlier? How do you work it out?
The lower quarter.
46, yeah.
Take away 1.5.
Why is the alignment on my board out? So minus 1.5 times 13. $26.5. Do we have anything less than that?
21.
So we have an outlier. Okay, when you're finding out whether what the limit is for an outlier for the upper, don't forget you got to use the upper quartile. Don't use the lower quartile again. So you got to use 59 this time. Is that 78.5? That's a very good question. So no, we don't have one outside that. Cool. So 21 is our outlier. That is our lower limit. Anything below that is an outlier. That is our upper limit. Anything above that is an outlier. Yeah, if you had an 80 in there, then you would have an outlier.
So does that mean you'd have two outliers?
Yeah, you'd have one below, above and one below. Yeah. And you can have 3 or 4 outliers. Of course.
Say if it's 78, say it was 0.5.
Yeah.
Would it be upper or lower?
Well, it'll still be the upper because it's above the mean. The mean is what, 50? So 78.5 is above it. All right, so now we have to explain the effect. We've still got one part of this question to go. We've got to explain the effect that the removal of the outlier would have on the mean and the standard deviation without actually calculating their value. I'll pause for a sec. Yeah. No, I went to take Nelly. Hospital. All right. So the mean would increase. All right, what about standard deviation? Aidan, what do you reckon? What would happen? Would it? Why? Standard deviation refers to the distance that the scores deviate from the mean. If you took the 21 out, would your scores be more spread out or less spread out? Okay. Would that mean they are less consistent or more consistent? Okay, would that mean they deviate more or less? So would your standard deviation be higher or lower? It'd deviate less, so your standard deviation would be higher or lower? which actually stands for subscription to transcriber dialing. Yeah, we call them STIs now. Haven't you been listening in PAS? Yeah, that's the problem.